It's quiet. Hello, welcome. Today I'm continuing this. I don't know what press continue will actually do, but okay, it's here. So I can click move on and go into Act 2, which has 7 parts. And hopefully more characters eventually. Van's brain, bear with it. Hi. Is it going into, like, future sight? Hi. Oh wait, are you really here? Explain where here is, then ask me again. Shit, sorry. I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. My foresight runs wild while I'm asleep, and it can drag in other casters if they're dreaming too. It needs some clarity on runs wild, which is pulling other people in, right? Well, okay. It runs combat drills. Combat's when I use it most, so that's what it knows. So we're about to fight a completely meaningless battle. Yeah, sorry. I can kill you if you'd like. That'll probably wake you up. No, I'm good. I could use the practice, to be honest. I don't get shot at much in a typical private investigation. Yeah, they're not bad for building confidence. Alright, let's breach. It's a weird thing to add. Oh, it's introducing that these nets will stop people from being launched, I assume? Maybe not. Is that air? An air canister, huh. What a funny thing to include. Is it? So this moved here. If I shoot this, what will happen? Yeah, so he dies. But he doesn't continue through. That was brief. Yeah, there's usually a bit more to them than that. On to another. Oh, they want me to do that. Oh yeah, build confidence was what they said, which is funny. Forgot about that mechanic. Those must get more interesting later. Okay, so there's a bunch of those to do. That's cool. Knock out all enemies. Seal all doors. Use laptop to open it. Then prevent 3 reinforcements in total. Does this show how many will come through? No, it doesn't. It's mostly... Oh. That one's weird. Double Zan. This is a grenade launcher, so they can't just shoot me. This guy would. Ah, 3 and 3, okay. I can blast this guy easily. Oh, I can time boost. Oh, this guy only has 1 knockback, okay. It's a pretty funny level. Ability brass, fairly normal stuff. Okay. And I have to block one of these on this turn. Oh, it's the extra fire. I didn't account for that. Oh wait, this guy could have aimed over there, couldn't he? That's interesting. These sorts of levels with multiple of the same guys, kind of a much more open concept. Yeah, I can do that more later. I want to do this stuff. Oh, I can't, can I? Oh, no, I can do that. Okay, good. Reactor black site back in the real world. Banks is definitely close. My scry is popping. Except, I thought timeline-wise it would be past the 36 hours already. Because it was like 12 hours and it was weird. You okay? You're sweating. Just out of practice. Okay. What are we looking at in there? Automated turrets. They're tough, but if you can get close, you can just shut them down. That seems like a security oversight. Not a documented feature. Just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. God bless military engineering. Okay, automated turret there. Reduces incoming knockback by this much. Interesting. I go here. They do get double knockback. Prevent 2 reinforcements total up there, and that's it's after rush. Finish by end of turn 3. I can't stand here. I don't need to avoid damage. This has a knockback of 2. Yeah, I can't get in range. There's definitely 2 turns. It does 3 damage, 1 knockback. This does no damage. So if she goes here, gets the intel. This guy runs up. Time boosts. I'm about to get shot anyway, but account for what I was intending to, what I was considering, which was pushing. She can push. She doesn't have intel here. Okay, so she can't get the restore. And I can't kill. No, I can kill him that way. But she can't move into the right location without doing that. I do think this will actually launch too far. Yep. That's too successful. Oh wait, I forgot that the entire thing is reliant on okay, that still works. The extra push. Should be able to shut that down next turn. No reinforcements came through. Good. So she's out of mana, he's out of mana. Dealing with those needs getting into melee range. Oh, what are these? Oh, okay, that's good. Static blasting him would stun. Out of range. I guess I'm out of range at least. Oh, I'm not out of range. Wait, why did it not target sooner? Teammate line of sight. I would have assumed that it wouldn't care. Oh, that is a window, isn't it? They have one time boost. So I could kill this or kill this. This guy does less damage. One left to take out. Should be easy. I'll take damage, but none of these requirements about not taking damage. It was fun. It's very quick though. I guess it's multi-stage still. I see a control terminal for this turret. If we can reach that, we can do better than turn off. We can mess with its target recognition. If you can get to it, try L. Kennedy and Philidor 77. You think Liv programmed every turret? No, but she always insists on having admin level access to friendly security systems. Ever since Medill in 81, I'd ask, we don't have that kind of time. Why do you know her passwords? I respected the hell out of her, but it was very clear she could kill me, and one day might. Seemed prudent. How do you know them? Wait, I thought... Why versus how? It's not hard to spy undetected when you only have to foresee doing it. Wow, that's unsettling information. Alright, let's hack a turret. Move on. It's not gonna be easy to reach. Let me try something. I have an old trick I haven't tried in a while. Is it gonna be shooting your own friend? Read the description of false prof and use it to make the turret waste its shot. Send out a false premonition of yourself which expires at the end of the foresee phase. That's pretty cool. The basic idea is pretty obvious. I just have to get to here. I have to stay full health and I have to end in 2 turns. Assuming... yeah, knocks him to a wall. That's a weird bug. Yeah, they fell through the ground for some reason. Interesting. So obviously the false prophet thing's gonna be... place it somewhere and it just does it. Let's just not overcomplicate things. Back the turret, they'll get shot. Oh, I don't want to push that there. That shouldn't hit her, right? Good. I foresee which happens first. The turret? Okay. Excellent. Ooh, slaughter of cancers. Zan, you're pale man? You sure you're okay? Can I... Instant, perfect. I do feel rough, to be honest. Churning out suicidal time clones for yourself never feels great. But this is different. Did something bite you? Mark on your neck? Does it look like it? Does it look like the one on your arm? Huh. Should we board? Not an option. Our ride already left. Well, Banks is a doctor. Breaking her out of this dive should earn us a checkup, right? Oh, good point. You want to hang back? I can probably figure something out by myself here. No, I'm good fight, thanks though. Okay, good. Because I was absolutely bluffing. Could be a tank in there for all I know. Think human shaped, but you're not far off. Oh, is he like... launch it, chains? That could be fun. Okay. Cause predictable to fire before the foresee phase. Not that difficult. And finish before round 3. Reinforcement door. Secondary breach that I probably don't want to deal with. Zan can probably... I'll just start with this, but they can probably predictive... Wait, this doesn't trigger. Good. Can they then do stuff after? Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's get a better position for her. Pick up the mana. Same distance, yeah, here. Can I just static? No. I do need the angle. Oh, I can just Gale Grenade, actually. I wonder if I moved here, can I Gale Grenade? No, okay. Oh yeah, because it's a reduced push. See, I can't Gale Grenade. Too weak. Okay, that makes it easy. Not gonna work. So if I'm doing that, it's probably best to just go there. Pick this up. I could push that guy, but I don't think that would trigger anything. Breaching could get me mana, and it wouldn't be any further than that. End of turn 3, that seems fine. Can't seal that quickly. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine. So that will kill that guy, that's fine. I could blast him, but that would be bad. I could Gale Grenade, which would push me away, which would not be helpful. Gale Grenading here, though. We'll get a little bit. That might as well wait till the next turn, but... Oh. Early in the game. Hey, when you started to feel sick, was it like a swarm of red-hot locusts were nesting in your pancreas? I would have said hornets, but yeah. Okay, I think we've both been poisoned. Just hasn't hit me full on yet. Jen, I'm so sorry. I can barely walk. I'm gonna be done. No, no, no. You're gonna be fine. Just hang back and rest up. Banks' cell is right there. I'm just gonna clear the room, bust her out, and she'll fix you up in no time. Simple. Any weird requirements? Zan is poisoned, his movement is restricted, and he'll lose 1 health at the end of every turn. Cause prediction to fire before and finish in 4 turns. The re-firing bolts are kind of getting a little bit samey. I assume these are not susceptible to pushing? Oh, it looks like they are. Okay. What happens if I shoot this? Does it explode here? It doesn't explode at all. Okay. So it has to take damage, and that doesn't do damage, it's just knocked back. It's kind of interesting. hit them, push that. Oh, it still has just a block line of sight without additional work. I'm also surprised. Why'd that go that way? He's supposed to hit that. Oh, but the teammate shot him. Interesting. Oh, you're subtracting one. Can't gale grenade, can grab that. Yeah, it's not enough to get it to there. I need a different angle. And even with a different angle, it won't work because it's not enough range. This guy, though, is a 3 knockback. He can get there, there, or there. I mean, he's probably able to predictive bolt there, and this guy will walk into it. Or there's reasonable odds that he'll walk into it. That would deal with that. To an acceptable degree. Okay, they do actually think that will explode and kill them on the 4C? On the 4C, whatever. They can do an effective chain bolt. Does Zeki take 3 damage? He does not. He only takes 1. Okay. If you get run into, it's always 1 damage. Pretty sure I can't get the angle. Required for him to move out. See what happens here? Does this... I don't get how that... Like, doesn't it take damage from being run into? Or does it have like 2 HP? This doesn't break it. Weird. So this won't slide it to the right. So I know for a fact the predictive is useless, because they do actually take into account that it's there. I guess it is predictive differently. Don't set that up yet. Oh, body blocked. The same angle, I can't get a better one. I pressed that too early. Yeah, they do move appropriately. I can't get a double move out of her. He doesn't have mana. He can just directly shoot that. And then probably take cover. I don't think even with mana I can kill both of them. Does this take cover actually protect her? It does. Okay, but you take damage even under cover. Good to know. Does it state that here? It does. Which means that I have to either, if I want to take no damage, I need to kill it or get it out of the way. Not quite the angle I need. Unpredictable won't do anything, but it won't do nothing. So I think as long as I do this, I should be fine. Oh yeah, but Zan can't do this fast enough. That's not good. Oh, and he died. Yeah. Okay, I didn't account for I forgot that he's slow. So I really need someone else to take care of that, or I need him to be moving sooner. Which I did waste the turn hiding there when I could have moved and then they would have died anyway, but... I'm pretty sure the opener is basically set. It's... Oh yeah, it was killing the... that guy. Both of them can take cover. Oh, no. Yeah, there's the end. This is not the same route I did before. It's actually worse than last time. One mana on each of them. How does this work? Does it explode first? No. That would hit it, it would explode where it is. I'd push this guy. 2 tiles. Yes, it makes contact, but doesn't actually count. Yeah, that doesn't knock it back, so it doesn't kill it. And yeah, that doesn't auto kill. What does the damage actually do? Two damage, okay. Which is probably reduced. Because it's probably direct damage. Oh, I sort of assumed that he'd be at 4 health when he started, but he is at 3 to start. Because I guess he pre-poison ticks. I guess it starts at the start of the turn instead of end of turn. I have to... If I push this... Predictive Bolt does 4 damage. Which isn't enough to kill this guy in 1 hit. But it is pretty good. Heal grenade, cause it to explode. Let's just try it. That's not right. How does it push it straight back instead of up? Like, I guess they only do full diagonal or full. They don't do like 2 down, 1 diagonal. already used. I was saving the gale grenade to blast my teammate. Oh well. Can't get into a line where it will knock them in the direction I need. Will he fire on this? Did good. Which is more of a concern because of how that might interact. I can get the angle that I need. Again, I really don't understand why those don't explode so more easily. He's easy to kill. That has a turn before it triggers. The grenade's already been launched, hasn't it? Neither of those can be blocked on turn 1. That can be physically blocked by the turret. Actually, if I swap their roles, I can't swap their roles, I guess. I'll have to right click that, okay. So if he's one that breaches, can he move? He can't, okay. They actually... Even if it's a step further, they have the same movement, I think. It's kind of interesting. That's weird, but it makes sense. It's better to do it that way. Though it makes it slightly less variable. This is 1 armor, so it would take 3 damage if I could get it predictive shot. It's a weird looking canister. If I mean, I can't get that there because it only goes in. It only goes in 8 directions. Push this up 2 spaces and it would block that by itself. Would that count for the purposes of sealing the door. It does not. How do these guys show up then? What does this guy do? Oh, they just walk through it. Okay. But the turret does block it. I guess it's scale. It's like it's always the sniper can be chain bolted out the window. One, two, three. It's hard to close that within 4 turns. Positioning here is safer. Get them shot. Chain bolt this out the window. Okay, the angle on that's really weird. There's stuff that can be done with that. Time boost is more valuable. Okay, that was kind of what I was hoping for. She can go here and seal the door. This guy could be a problem. He still has that for false profit. If I hit this, it pushes it, which is not helpful. Even launching these doesn't do enough. Because this won't explode with that amount of damage. It did explode with that amount of damage. I don't understand. Like, I guess stuff running into it doesn't trigger it. No, it does. Obviously that wouldn't work. That's interesting. Works in a different order than I would have expected. It is stunned, so I don't need to worry about getting shot. Zan dies in like 2 turns. There. That takes 2 turns to run to, I think, at this point, so I'm not going to be able to make it. But shooting it into that one more time should kill it. No. Oh, because he only has 1 push, I forgot. Oh, and it's not affected by stuns. Done, done. Finish then. He dies next turn, but I have to get... Is that just the end, or do I have to grab more stuff? Oh yeah, it's over, so I have to get, like... I can move however I want now. Except for Zan can't. Except Zan can. That's a little goofy. The poison still limits their movement. Please, I know you hate me, I know you won't save me, but please don't let Zan die. He's never crossed you, he's just trying to stop something terrible. Please don't. It's gonna be that they're like a necromancer heal. Actually, they probably already showed that in the intro credits type stuff. That they can only heal people that have died. I used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General. Oh, which is why when they murdered the guy, they were gonna heal the guy at the start. Okay, and I got wrongfully arrested. Sort of. I was good until I started to shake. I knew the symptoms. Strybeck syndrome. Degenerative, incurable, terminal. But I couldn't lose that job. I couldn't just wait to die. So I hit it. And it worked. For a while, I was good enough to compensate. When the kid came in, I honestly thought I was his best shot. I was wrong. I knew it was a bad cut before I saw the blood, and I knew it couldn't be stopped. The bottom dropped out of my stomach. It was over in seconds. My brain was on fire. Every atom in me was screaming for an undo button on my life. Then a pop, a rip, a snap, and it was undone. The cut? Not just the cut. The whole sternotomy. It means his chest wasn't open anymore. My clamps were sheared off. He sat up. Never heard a room full of attendants scream before. Best we could tell, his body had gone back about an hour. The anesthetic wasn't in his system, but a prep drug was. So it turns out I could rewind people. It was another month before I figured out they had to be dead first. They have to be dead first, not they had to be dead first. Maybe I should have been had, I don't know. So if they're only unconscious, I have to shoot them first. You understand. If I'd waited for you to die, sending your body back an hour might not have been enough. The toxin could already be in there. Next time I want a regular doctor. I thought she was a regular doctor. There's a skull on her belt. Fair enough, and a revolver in her holster. A red flag, sure, but not a slam dunk for a necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. You did just raise us both from the dead. That was today. Necromancers raise zombies. Do you feel like a zombie? I do feel incredibly bad, yes. Then I prescribe a brandy. 3. When did you get back? She was a surgeon. Cute story, but try a shorter version for your next set of zombies. Infiltrate, extract, get entire team fatally poisoned and shot in the head. Not in the plan, but yes, complete. Fun. Levels. Lovely. More targets would be good. But technically more targets makes this slightly less value in a way. +2 at point blank. Refresh your move after firing seems incredibly strong. That's very good. If thrown directly onto an enemy, it does 2 damage. Refresh the move. Any friendly targets blast that seems really, really good. Those are both incredibly good. More moves is very helpful. Boost all targets in 1 tile radius, except for Zan. That seems good. If it gets shot, if it does its job, you get the mana back, so you can just use it forever. But you can't use the mana for a turn, so it's basically held. Brush interacts with anything it can before expiring, that's good. They're all so good. Support of fire doesn't seem terrible, but I'd probably want +1 damage before that. That seems more reliable. That combined with the time bomb. I think that's probably fine. Nothing new added to the map yet. Oh, it said unread. Her file, she used to be a surgeon, but dropped off the grid, now mob doc. So I actually didn't read any of these. You pass out from heat strokes, it's hot enough for that. Interesting. Outfits. None of these are very interesting anyway. That's the only one that's fun. I could look at dream stuff. But I can move on. That's a very good hat. It's just a good hat. Weird description. You're a very good hat. Okay, we've exhausted the marketplace of ideas. I'm going to bed. Wait, I've got something for you. Your dog tags, which they're my vessel. Keep them with you and you'll get some of my brain, future, eyes, your foresight. It won't be as clear as what I see, but it should be enough to save your ass now and then. Then I don't know what to say. No one's ever given me their vessel before. Well, you just saved my life for the second time in 2 days. I was barely conscious in there, and somehow you carried it. Kind of fuzzy on it myself. But also, you trusted me on this thing from the jump. No one's had that kind of faith in me in a long time. It's nice to have a geopolitical crisis as an excuse to reconnect. You've never let me down, being nicer there. Alright, that's my sincerity limit for tonight. Back to mocking your tactics tomorrow. And back to mocking your age, if you last that long. Oof. Knox Bar, late morning. Alright, what's next? That cat feels evil. I've got to meet my contacting Jalepa, pay him for the ride and see if he's got anything new. Want company? Nah, I'll only spook him. You two see the site, so it's gonna be these two doing quests or something? Well, speaking of people you haven't paid, we broke you out of torture prison. And if you want to finish the job, you could get my gear back. I thought I did. You used it to reverse us? That's just my res bag. They also took Ghost Skull Gary and my tibia of trauma transference. The skull in your bag, that's not Ghost Skull Gary? Did that skull look like a Gary to you? I firmly believe anyone can be a Gary. Takes all kinds, I guess. But no, that was obviously Nigel. Reactor black site, armory wing. Is this gonna be other people's point of view? Nope, it's us back in there. So, how do those flasks work? Is it a skink tears base or hex sap? They're just drugs. I just throw drugs at people, and that works. It works on people who breathe. What do the drugs do? Loss of balance, drowsiness, some light hallucinations. If you like pushing people around, it makes that a lot easier. I do! So you've got no other craft right now? Just power over life and death. And I can open a portal to a void dimension. Well, let's dig into that. She shrugs. I don't know, I just point this cool ass key at a wall, and something opens. Push someone into it, and they come back an hour later with 1,000-yard stare. Should it be with a 1,000-yard stare? I don't know. And a newfound interest in investment banking. It's like a window you can put in a wall. Oh, now we're talking. Alright, let's do this. Okay, a bunch of new stuff. Sedative cocktail. Throw a flask that leaves everyone in a one towel. Sedated loses 1 health per turn, and unsteady +1 to knockback. Both effects can be stacked. Sedative damage happens at the end of the foresee phase and ignores armor. Revive a nearby body with full health and 1 mana. If used on a living ally, kill them first. Revived enemies consider everyone hostile and cost no mana to res. That's pretty fun. Death's Door. Create a portal on the wall. Anyone pushing the portal won't come out again until after the fight. One, 2 mana. Resurrecting, blasting this guy. Then resurrecting could be interesting. I assume that other people don't consider them hostile. It's probably best just get a feel for how the knockback works. Yeah, that doesn't kill. That does. So this guy would die at the end of turn. But I don't have the doctor guy. Without the doctor guy, I can't refresh cooldowns. Yeah, you actually have line of sight, huh? Finish manage that, use that to eliminate a hostile. So I need to use the Death's Door. Does it have... Oh, it doesn't have a range. Okay. So I can put it there. Oh, it has tendrils. And it goes away instantly. Okay. She does no direct offense. I need to think about blocking that. Interesting. The poison element of that feels odd. Okay, what's behind this door is not good. Specifics? I don't know. These tags don't give me a clear picture like Van has, but it feels kind of blammy. Then you should go in first. Oh, real nice. Well, it's a good choice either way, because yeah, look, if you can raise the dead too, just shout and I'll waltz right in there. But if not, you're the only one who can safely die today. Don't like any part of that sentence. Especially the part where you're right. Landmine. Let Jin get killed. Danger, moving to this tile will result in taking damage. Proximity mines. Okay, I mean, I can't do anything else, can I? No matter where I click, they probably walk and explode. These are sentry type? Yes. Prevents you from casting spells while targeted. Fires a standard shot in the foresee phase. Interesting. kind of see if I can resurrect. Yeah, you can't move. Okay. It's pretty silly. So we can blast this guy. Yeah, not quite. Right angle. If I... that... That's not what I meant. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Death door is not terrible, but yeah, that's fine. So I know I can feel this. Yeah, I can move after firing. And that's it. Oh, what was her? Did she not have one or did I ignore it? Alright, we're here. They stashed my stuff in the next room on the way to the cells. So what are we looking for? Vessels or channels? I don't know what you mean. I only know the word arcana from TV. No one taught you how to do this stuff? I mean, she did describe how it's learned. When you summon the living dead in an operating room, no one shows up with a free ride to wizard school. The cops show up with a free ride to a lab tank, and if you get out of that alive, you go underground. Sorry, I didn't mean to patronize. I'm just impressed you can use vessels untrained. Explain vessel. The key you use to open portals. If an item lets you do something different to your main craft, it's a vessel. Another caster carried it long enough that it picked up some of their craft, so your key... A dealer in a skull mask gave me that for rezzing her partner from a ketamine overdose. Which ketamine applied to snails does the opposite of tranquilizing, apparently. Or specific types of snails. Very fun. Okay, so she probably had a sideline in Eldritch Gateways. Then anything that just improves your main craft is a channel. So your wand is a channel and your broom is a vessel. Oh my god. I mean, it's not brain surgery. No, I completely forgot I brought my broom. Oh my god, that's gonna make things so much easier. Broom breach. Jump through an adjacent window and re-enter the room from any other window as long as the space is clear. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's a really cool ability. Doesn't matter. Oh, actually, what I should do is actually deploy this way. Have her move up. This blast will push it where I think it will. Grab the intel. You will shoot. This isn't gonna push enough, yeah. I forgot. Didn't account for that properly. I guess I'll test if the broom breach works properly. So I go here, and I broom breach to there or there. Okay. That falling before I started moving was pretty spooky. Finish by the end of turn 1. Use death door to eliminate one hostile. Okay, either way. I have to go here, I have to go there, I have to death door one of these. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I can just go... She has to go here. She has to death's door. Somewhere reasonable. Okay, that is the right angle. She set it up herself. She has to broom breach here. That fall before they start flying is kind of scary. And then blast them. It's yellow. It's a fun ability. Retrieve Ghost Skull Gary. Retrieve the tibia of Trauma Transference. Remember Jen has a broom. Oh, what abilities does the Necromantic have? Drowsy. +1 sedated. +1 unsteady to central. All targets take 1 damage on impact. Or more uses. Ooh, intercept is pretty good. But his light-headed intercepted stings is not bad. Intercept just seems so good. Knox Bar that night. Thanks, if you're ready to talk about it. Did you ever learn why they took you? Liv wanted me to kill her. I'm sorry. Presumably to reset whatever mind control or whatever, maybe? I'm sorry. 3 times since we reached Libely. She disappeared for a few hours, came back sweating and shaking, and ordered me to kill and res her. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. She seemed sick. Elevated pulse, sweating, dilated pupils, dilated nostrils, tremors, but I'm a surgeon. Diagnosis isn't my field. Okay, that's not what we had. And after you rewound her? Calm, vital, picture of health. And she didn't bitch about the whole thing like some people. You're trying to stave off some disease she can't cure? Then why only 3 times? You would need to be every hour to keep her stable. That cat is weird. Damn, this is tantalizing. I don't like unanswered questions. Really? I live for them. I know what poisoned you, if that helps. If it helps, not that helps. Despite what I just said, yes please. It's a slow-acting poison the Druid Mafia use. The Soul Kiss. You had needle-thin puncture marks before I rezzed you, and Liv just hired a Druid hitman. Oh shit. Okay, actually that's pretty smart, except she could also just probably kill them by herself, right? You don't have to say that. It's optional to say that. How do you kill the guy who sees everything coming? Don't let him know he's been hit until it's too late. Whose side are you on? Are you even on? Yours, of course, but I'm freelance, so if she has a paid position, well, you'll have to be fast. My contact says Liv's briefing her team tonight before they ship out. If we go in quick and quiet, we might learn their next move before they make it. Thanks, you were square. But if you're up for this, we could certainly use your skills. Oh, I'm coming. After what they did to me. The next time I shoot Liv Kendi in the head, she's staying in the ground. Well, this is a reconnaissance mission, so we might need to re-clarify engagement objectives en route. But let's go. I assumed that those 3 dialogues would all be out different options, so I didn't read the other 2. Oops, I didn't expect that to work. Alright, suppression aura is cast, no alarms in this room. If we take this room clean, they won't hear us coming. Want to show us what Ghost Skull Gary can do? Ultimately, that'll be Gary's decision, but I'll set him up for success. That can be their, like, offense option, if we have a turret. Spectral Skull. Fire a Spectral Skull named Gary who damages enemies if he passes through them and bounces off walls once. Oh, That's weird. I really didn't expect it to actually have a flexible movement system for aiming. Wow. It's quite satisfying. That's a cool setup. It's interesting that this guy doesn't get hit twice. This guy does. I didn't mean to right click. I forgot right click was go, not left click. Okay. 5 different abilities in one turn. Finish by the end of turn 2. Hit 3 enemies with a single spectral skull. That one's easy. This does a stun. So no damage from that. Action. These both cost actions. This does not. But can I just place this right here and it will just eat them right away? Okay, I think they have to move for it to count. This guy getting knocked back once will die. This guy would be ideally eaten by a spectral door, which would require movement. There are multiple breaches. There are windows that can be traveled through. I can kill this guy with the skull. Hit this guy. They both have 1 HP. This guy's full HP. I think that redeploy is worth considering. Because she can run there, shoot and move and stuff. Probably this breach. The skull feels ideal to bounce like that. I think that's the best possible. Taking out of an enemy unit. Why did it have seal all reinforcement doors when there are none to seal? Whatever. Finish by end of turn 2, so I have 2 turns. Oh wait, he has supportive fire. So if I position him appropriately, he can finish people off. Her goal is to death door the gunner. If I put her here, and I death door there, does this work? It doesn't take advantage of the upgrade, but it does work. And I can broom breach right back. It's mighty convenient. I kill that guy by launching him out a window. Well, technically they aren't dying or something. I don't know the angle on that. But they have no mana. Oh, actually. It's much better to refresh her. Amazing. I did 5. Good. Then she takes the mana. Spectral Skulls. And then clears the laptop and it's done. Unconscious. Acting like these could possibly be unconscious. What's next? Officers. They're the only people here who won't shoot us on sight, but only because it's policy to sound the alarm first. Tonight, that's worse. Any alarm goes straight to live, they evac early, and we lose their trail. If you think that's worse, you haven't seen the inside of a gunshot wound. Okay, sure. For us personally, life will go on. We're trying to stop a war here. Get into the headspace, please. Knockout, don't let anyone sound the alarm. Do they actually have line of sight? Take the shortest path to the nearest alarm panel. Oh, alarm panel, okay. It's not that they can sound it automatically. They can get blasted out a window. I feel like I can just sort of... blast those guys pretty easily. I can get 1 damage from the gale grenade. No team damage? Good. Oh. She wants to hit 3 people with the spectral skull. Which will require starting at the other. Oh, actually, I can move, can't I? It's just so inefficient. Whatever. They can give another thing. They can also just move. Blast them. Kind of an anticlimactic pair of levels so far. Alright, we're here. If we can clear this room with no alarms, I can foresight into the briefing room and catch everything. Is it an easy one? I wouldn't want to go on record saying that, no. It might be time for some trauma transference, so presumably ally gets shot, it gets transferred to them. I'm almost ready to ask, but I'm not. What is it? Let me move trauma around. I cast it on you, then I choose who takes the damage next time you get hit. Feels like there was something in the Hippocratic Oath about that. I shot you in the head to save your life yesterday. Hippocrates needs to get on my level. Presumably it only works on 1 instance of damage. Yeah. Doesn't require line of sight, unlimited range. Lovely. 4 damage, so getting shot by one of the heavy gunners is ideal. What do they want? Transfer 4 damage at once, so heavy gunner. Finish by end of turn 2. There's a controller here. If I kill this guy, have Jen rush, shoot a guy, run here, swap that. This will shoot somebody. Then have Jen get shot by the gunner. Okay. This guy's an issue to begin with. It doesn't cost mana, which is good. Oh, it's if they're pushed into a tile, not if they walk into it. It'd be cool if it worked on walk-ins. Not doing that, it's not worth it. Sedative cocktail would be pretty good if necessary, but yeah, she can get there in 2. Static blast doesn't kill. Adding gale grenade would be enough. I could increase that damage by 1. How far do they move? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm pretty sure nothing can be done there. The turret might shoot first, though. She will probably death door there. Then the angle doesn't work for that, that's fine. I can't predictive shot because that guy's in the way. That will never knock back far enough. That would kill this guy. Not enough to kill. That's order of operations, 1, 2, so that's fine. That's infantry, that will kill there. They transference. They won't die, but it serves its purpose. If I go here, can I? Okay, it does still prioritize that. And he can move up here. It bypassed the armor. It probably mentioned that, but that's cool. Now. I didn't expect that. Oh, it's once per round, isn't it? Not once per turn. I'm not gonna block that in time. How would I get that in turn 2? I guess I could have someone else trigger that. Oh, it's a window. I didn't need to reset. Oh well. kind of wish once I clicked redeploy, they just deployed. Okay. So I have to do everything again. Okay, breach. Breach. Okay, you're gonna definitely time boost her. You're definitely gonna transfer her. She will get that. That guy stays there. You move here to death's door. That. You will predictive bolt that way when you can. Jen is now being body blocked. I misclicked. I guess she can go there. Oh, yes, Banks started there last time. Okay. Transference. Okay, that's good. Oh, wait, I need to predictor bolt. I forgot. And I can't do that because my teammate's in the way. Okay, just... You go there. Then you go there. Perfect. Okay, you get the time boost. These guys get sedatived. You will chain bolt. I actually forgot, no, that's not what I need to do. I need to static blast. To move first. Oh no, I can static blast after, yes. Because I gave myself the extra move. Then I hack the turret. Room breach to here. Which changes their targeting because you can actually be stealthy. That's kind of cool. Didn't really expect that to behave that way. Same spot. Don't have the Gale grenade, which is a shame. Actually, reading this, it does refresh once per turn. Why it didn't work the previous time. Oh no, there's a door there. Oh no. Anything about not taking damage? No? Okay. Does feel wrong to shoot your teammate. A Gale grenade feels less mean. All wheels up for Callan at 0200, and I need everyone on the same page. The same sentence before we touch down. Put a foot wrong in Libely, you piss me off. Put a foot wrong in Callan, you'll never see daylight again. So let's hear it. Ryan, what a weird... Stay canine, head to the vaults, sniff around for mana stockpiles. Good. Bori, straight to the safe house, lay low, don't set fire to anything important till I get the mana call. Don't set fire to anything till you get the call. Sure, of course, no major fires. Steve, I have a question about my role. Oh god. More of a comment, actually. I just think I have more to offer than my badge. I know you said it'll help our cover, but if I could be part of the vault team... I'm not your HR manager, Steve. I don't need you to feel valued. I use people who don't need nannying, and if that's not you... No, that's me, absolutely. You can throw your pretend cars around when we get to Meadow. Till then, you are just a badge. Steve's high-vis robe sags. I still don't get why we're going to Callan. It's gonna be chaos with the riots. I'm not gonna draw you a diagram. That's a wrap. We're H-5. Be at the helipad on the dot, or you're staying in Libely. H-5. Reach the briefing, sound no alarms. Learn Liv Kendi's next move. Understand Liv Kendi's next move. Let's set ourselves achievable goals and build confidence from there. Come on, give me new perks. No new perk for her, that's a shame. If someone pushable blocks a window, you can still breach there, hitting them for 3 knockback. That's pretty good. More refreshing jolt isn't bad. Probably better to go second wind. Ooh, but the conduits is pretty good too. Oops, 1 targets. More supportive fire is funny. Off interaction, validation, knock someone out if we use again this turn, +1 damage. Main attack does 2 damage, which isn't terrible. The mana sustainability is probably worthwhile. The interaction's actually probably very good. Perks assigned continue when ready. Please let me do more line connections. Yes. Okay. Ryan is Liv's team. Do we know anything about him? Never seen this guy before, but somehow he hit Sand and I with thistle-kiss darts, unnoticing almost killed us both. My mom always used to say, if you can't shoot something nice into someone's neck, don't shoot anything at all. Is Liv even on this? Yeah, there. I assume Liv counts as being part of Liv's team. Kinda don't like how these fit. Cured by, or poisoned by that guy, poisoned by that guy probably. Headed to there. Oh goodness. That looks better. Sickness, not much you can tell. Okay. Is that note connecting Bori to someone is worthless? Okay, no, connecting Steve. Alright, now I've got space for new stuff. That all makes sense to me. No rush. Okay, that's fine. I wish there was more of this. I wish it was super important somehow. Maybe it will be. Alright, if they're taking the chopper to Callan, we'll be leaving for the southwest facility with the helipad. We've still got no chance against Liv, but if we get there early, we can catch some of her goon squad alone and whittle down their numbers. Well, I thought you already beat that traffic guy back in Stonecliff. We didn't kill him. God, don't tell me you're one of those outfits that kills 100 henchmen, then suddenly grows a moral compass when it comes to the people responsible. No, we don't kill henchmen either. No killing. Oh, so you're not hypocrites. You're just toothless all around. Damn right. Liv won't get there till the last minute. She's never early, cause nothing can make her late. The rest of them will rush, because they're terrified of her, so we might be able to catch them at the hangar before she gets there. Then we better gear up. One more level, somewhere at the Black Site hangar, shortly before dust off. Just to check, you are on board with the whole no killing thing, right, Banks? For now. I ask because you're the only one carrying an inherently lethal weapon. My gun? That's a medical instrument. I only use it for cranial interventions. I think cranial interventions are what he's worried about. I don't fire it in combat. I never shoot anyone I can't be sure I'll have a chance to res. Okay, good. Unless I want them to die. I think that's all we're getting then. How many stages will this be? 1, 2, 3, 5 maybe? This could be 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 stages. Unless there's another one after. Have the team use 5 different abilities in 1 turn. Finish by the end of turn 1. Okay, 1 turn. Enter here. I can bank a shot there. I can move, hit probably everybody. I know that's too close. I'd have to... Yeah, I can't hit all of them without... I can hit probably 3 from here. And then I can blast. I can kill those 3 the next turn pretty easily. Yeah, chain bolt would kill. How do I kill this guy? It'd probably be better to kill him with the chain bolt. Oh yeah, actually it has to be the 3rd hit. Okay. It does seem like it should work just fine. I'd have to get that on turn 1 though. It should be more than doable. Can she Spectral Skull without moving? Yeah. Then... knockout, use the laptop, use the abilities, don't let anyone sound the alarm. I've used 3 abilities, 4 abilities, 5 abilities. I mean, I guess it makes sense that levels sort of seem to be getting easier because there's just more options. Okay, when we breach, I want you to keep in mind this room isn't as scary as it looks. What makes you say that? Blind optimism. Are there heavies? Won't lie, there are a lot of heavies. I hate them. It should be illegal to clip someone if they're in cover. It is illegal. They're trying to kill us. Not in Italy. If we are trespassing, there's basically nothing they can't do. It's why shady security cores like Reactor love it here. I thought it was mainly the tax breaks. The tax breaks don't hurt. Oh, they can shoot through this, yeah. Okay. I assume that's not interactable. Yeah. So. I can grenade 2 of them out pretty easily, I think. Oh, wait, grenade only does 1. Do a bunch of damage there. Okay, they can only deploy there. I don't know why they can't. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Let a single teammate perform 3 actions in 1 turn. His recharge only costs mana. It doesn't cost an action, so it has to recharge it. So that recharge is dedicated to him. Finish by the end of turn 4. Cause 6 total extra knockback by making them unsteady. I forgot about the unsteady. Oh, that makes this a lot easier. Because if I sedative cocktail, time boost, sedative cocktail, time boost, sedative cocktail, and I can kill most of them with the Gale Grenade. That's fun. Then kill, not dead but disrupted at least, and a bunch of damage. I assume these don't count. Oh, they do count as brooms. Excellent. I assume he can shoot me. Oh, he can't. Cool. Could I have death stored somebody here? There's death stored there, okay. Actually, the transference is probably easier. Killing that guy won't be too bad. Actually, Zan could just kill directly. They haven't moved. Transfer that to... They do 4 damage. But it actually is reduced. Okay. So this way I can basically deal with this guy. But that's bad because I can't. I can't. Good. So they're all dealt with. But if instead of that, I broom breach, shoot this guy or this guy, either. Shoot this guy. Then I can seal that. And move too far and now I'm in danger. Can't get the angle. Use up all my extra actions. I can kill all of them with this. But I can't block that off. Save their mana, they can try and chain bolt the guy that shows up. I traveled here. Can I shoot this guy? Still not the right angle. Still unsure precisely how. Sometimes they don't notice when you move. Sometimes they do. Do they have to already have a target? That would make sense. That all looks good. I can't do it on this turn. They don't move fast enough. Can I, like, just spectral skull? One reinforcement door, finish binder from turn 4 is pretty easy. Small room. Oh, I don't like this. When I first see breaching this room, they target me with something, and the vision just kind of stops there. Oh, that sounds like a neutralizer. Banks and I hit one when we were getting her Arcana. Reactor with anti-magic tech? Don't love that. They can't stop throwing you. They can't stop you throwing stuff, at least. No one can stop you throwing stuff. There's a guy in Young, who can make your arms go limp, only after eating a lot of celeriac, and he has to stare at the floor the whole time. Celeriac? I don't think we'll run into him. Oh, I hope he shows up. You breach. You breach. Neutralize. While targeted, can't use any spells, generally anything except moving and throwing things. They target whoever's closest. Yeah. So I can have... this counts as shooting, I think. So I can move to get that triggered, get Death's Door to kill this guy. Can I just sort of... If I avoid being neutralized, if I bolt, Bolt. Yeah, it didn't go back. Okay. No broom space. If I moved here, can the false prophet... How does the false prophet work? So move here. Then have her move there. I can. I want to see if this works like I was hoping it would. Prevent 5 reinforcements, finish turn 1, transfer 4 damage. That might work. Well, a question of whether overkill counts. It does count, cool. I guess it makes sense. It would be weird if it didn't count. Because they aren't actually being hit. No question but the Celeriac guy. I think he'd probably want to be known as the Limp Arms guy. I don't think anyone wants to be known as the Limp Arms guy. My question is, how did he unlock? What would you ever desperately need to make someone's arms go limp? Maybe someone he didn't like was carrying something he wanted to break? Okay, but that's want. To unlock, you gotta need it. Maybe someone was carrying him away from his beloved Celeriac. I don't know the pronunciation. We don't even know if he likes Celeriac. Maybe he hates it. Oh my god, now I'm sad about Limp Arms guy. I was never not sad about Limp Arms guy. Should we breach this door and stop World War V, or should we stop and write a book about Limp Arms guy? Has to think about it. Breach, I guess. I hope Limp Arms guy shows up as more than a bit part as a villain. Prevent 9 reinforcements. Defenestrate twice in 1 turn. Neutralizer's a problem. I assume neutralizer prevents flying. Why wouldn't it? So this guy's got... Okay, yeah, obviously. A single knockback gun. Oh wait, reduced knockback. Well, the cocktail doesn't count. Sweet. Easy defenestration. The highest priority would be the 5, but he can precise bolt to kill a guy. False Prophet won't work this turn. I don't think Death's Door works when things spawn. It's specifically knockback. That can be blocked, that can be blocked next turn. Oh, it was a neutralizer, I wasn't even paying attention. Perfect. This refreshes the move, so I don't want to waste movement. Okay, so he can get up to here. False Prophet to block a door. So he can then blast this guy out of a window. Which I don't think I want to do, because I don't think... Yeah, I mean, I can shoot him, but that seems silly. So move here, shoot this guy. Perfect. Refresh. Even though it's not really necessary. Oh, if I had gale grenades still, it'd be perfect. There. Quick and easy. It's 30 minutes early, Bori? Someone's anxious to impress the boss. She says H-5. I don't know what this means. It means 5 hours out. Did you think it was minutes? You're early also? That's not... I just had some packing to do. You'll pack things from this hangar? Yes, I was low on spanners. Alright, the clowns are in the roost. Jen, if we get caught by Bori's fire, anything we can do? Magical fire can burn on anything, but it's not a fuel source. But if it's not a fuel source, it takes focus to keep it going. The mana stockpiles and rush water seem to burn fine without them because it's a fuel source or whatever. Then I guess that's a fuel source. But people are just sacks of blood. It's hard to keep a fire going on that. So if he goes down, we stop burning. Best guess. Or I could just res you. Oh right, we also have a necromancer. Necromantic. What about this traffic guy? He just summons ghost cars. It's honestly not much of a problem. Bring it on, Callan. Shit, really good hearing though. I forgot about that. It's a decent gag. Okay, ghost cars. Have the team use 9 different in one turn. That's a lot of abilities. Knock the traffic warlock into death's door. That's pretty easy. Resurrect. Use resurrect on a teammate, living or dead, who has no mana left. Let's start with this. I could move here, travel there. What is that? Gas, masked, immune to sedative, unsteady, and other inhalable effects until they lose this much health. It's an initial reference point. If I move here... Oh, wait. I have to place this first. Angle's wrong. That's annoying they can't get that angle. But if I wanted to knock back, I can knock it to here. So if wizard guy moves here, a death store there. I can kill the warlock. Janitor, stability, health, throw mild fire, ignoring cover, victims lose 1 health every time they do anything while on fire. That just means I should false prophet. And it goes in the wrong order, which is not ideal, but I can false prophet again. I use 9 abilities, I've done 3. I don't want to use too much mana on this turn. That's 4 damage, so that should take... Yeah, 1 health left. 5 more abilities this turn would be nice. Transference is free. Time boost. Transference, time boost. If I left a space to Broom Breach, I think that would count. I would Broom Breach over there to block the reinforcement. Okay, you move here. I do the same fundamental setup. Oh, but he's in the way this time. I can do more damage to the turret. And his 3-bolt bursts. No, 3-bolt burst here. Can kill that. False Prophet to avoid. Broom Breach. If you can refresh one of them, it would be good. I should probably transference that. 3 more abilities, and I need to use a resurrect on someone without mana. Resurrect retrieves a mana. Good point. But you should time boost Jen, so Jen can static blast Pyro, so that Jen can move. And then it's a bad idea. Oh no, this is a seal, not another. Yeah, this is good. One more ability to use. Can't safely double up on the Spectral Skull, so it's better to save it. Resurrect can't be used yet. Sedative is good to start stacking. And I just need to make sure that I resurrect someone, even if they're not dead yet. Oh, wait, did I pick the one to give an extra movement? I don't think I did. I gave the extra target, okay. The less lethal doesn't hurt at first, but you lose 1 health every time you do anything. It's extinguished if you knock him out, or if you're resurrected. I guess it didn't deflect because it's just a fire. It's fine. That guy's kind of an issue. But there's no more reinforcement, which is good. I want to kill the Pyromancer. Oh, he's immune to the thing that I threw at him. He has 1 stability. I can knock him back into a predictive bolt pretty easily. I think moving here. Oh, it doesn't hit. Okay. Moving there instead then hopefully gives me the one. It still doesn't. It's so close. Can't chain bolt because I don't have the action. Ooh, here's a good time to resurrect. To time boost. Yeah, you can't bounce it like that, okay. that's the most useful. Okay, before I refresh the mana. Oh, the Spectral Skull. Forgot about it. It is very good damage. But I think the Sedative is more fun. So he moves here. Grabs the Intel time boosts. Gen. Gets resurrected. False prophecies. Oh. Okay, that's fair enough. If I can kill the gunner, that would be for the best. I have one action. I can fully kill him very easily there, actually. If I chain bolt here, can I hit? No. I can. But I can't. It would have been good, but it's barely out of... It's easiest to just do this. Get false prophet redirected. Everything there is fine. Might as well shoot the guy. And that's the turn. What? Why'd they change their target? I guess I need to not shoot them, but I thought they would target... Oh, did they lose line of sight? Must have lost line of sight. If they can do this to limit their movement. So now... I probably do the sedative. That will knock him back once, which is not that helpful. If I move... I think that's a better knockback. Oh, the predictive fire. Oh, the predictive bolt actually sticks around. I didn't really pay attention to that. That's pretty cool. Interesting. These sort of boss fight levels are weird. Defeat Borikesh the less lethal Pyromancer. Defeat Steve Clark, Trap Warlock again. Secure them. Yep, we're going to tie. Wait. No. Liv's got him already, apparently. You should have killed them. What? No, who's writing this? That's fun. More use of Death's Door would never be bad. If the protectee is an enemy or the victim is an ally, your use is refunded when the transfer happens. I guess because if you protect an enemy to hit another enemy, you get a bonus. There must be some use where it's good to have your own ally hit. Or I guess converting from one ally to another ally in those situations, maybe. If the victim is an enemy, they gain 1 unsteady when the link is created. That's really good. Applies unsteady to all targets hit. That's nice. Wider skull's not bad. 1 damage is huge because if you bounce it and hit twice, it's 2. I really like unsteady stacking. The sedated isn't terrible. I think unsteady on spectral skull might be my favorite. Yeah, I want the wintry one. They're all kind of meaningless. Oh, I can pick up any of these. I might as well. Sure. Okay. There's more of these that can be done. That's cool. There's technically a mission left. I guess I'll finish it. That felt like the end of the extraction, but... Nox bar again. Honestly, it's just a nice bar. So, they're heading to Callan. That's gonna be a problem. Why? There's no legal way in or out. We have no contacts there. And have you seen the news lately? Capital is on lockdown with the riots. Laws are suggestion, chaos is cover. That leaves Liv's team exposed. This will be the first time they're cut off from their military support, as far as you know. It sounds like they at least have a safe house. Foreigners just vanish in Callan. Shouldn't we hang back and let them run that risk? I can't. I'll understand if you don't want to risk it, Jen, but this trail, Liv's team, the war it leads to, it's the only thing I've been sure of in years. I've been in a bad place, watching the world burn from a couch, paralyzed, seeing every problem I'd cause by trying to be a part of a solution. I can't go back to that, knowing I had a chance to act. Alright, I get it. I always liked the idea of throwing caution to the wind to make a difference, but now that we're here, I feel like I'm 96% caution by body weight. But I can get there. Thanks. I was never out. Oh, okay. What's the plan? Ask me again at breakfast. Jen's brain. That night. Oh, is this gonna be a brief brain fight thing? Whoa, this is new. Hi, I'm here too now. Why am I dreaming about talking to myself? Oh god, am I self-obsessed? Well, now you're dreaming about talking to yourself about yourself. That hasn't helped. Given that we're both criticizing you, though, I think this might be coming from a place of insecurity. Everything we've done since the age of 4 came from a place of insecurity. Want to narrow it down? Not until we clear these rooms. Because the cops represent my self-censorship or something? No, it's just kind of uncomfortable having a long conversation, personal conversation, in a doorway. Oh, you get used to it. Ooh, what did that? You're in an anxiety dream. These dig into one character's story rather than progressing the main plot. If you're not into this, you can skip the dialogue and not miss any main plot details. Okay, I'm curious about this, but what is this? It's not main plot, and I can come back to it later. Since it isn't that, I'm assuming it's that, so I can come back to that when I play next time I play. So, I stop here. It was fun. It's been interesting. I think there's at least one more character to unlock eventually. Maybe 2. But that's it. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.